Hey, it's Vinny again. Yeah, so I'm at Indiana State for my freshman year of college. And, like I said, not everything was scams and all, but there were other scams that didn't involve money, just like setting people up and screwing around and stuff like that and all. And I'll never forget this one because it's kind of sacrilegious, but it was hysterically funny. Anyone I tell the story just falls over. So this kid that went to school with me in high school that came out to Indiana State with me, my ex-friend, he actually had a son that played at Notre Dame about 6 years ago out of Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So anyway, he and I would play basketball all weekend after we drank all weekend. And on Sunday, we were good Catholic boys, and we go to Catholic church. So we went to Catholic church, and we're inside the church. And up north, northeast, there's always a handle on the offering basket. So when we got there, the guy asked us to usher. Would you please usher at the time to make the collection? We said sure we would. But in the Midwest, they all just have the basket. And of course, you hand it because I went to high school in Indiana earlier. I knew that. My friend didn't know that. So he says to me, what's going on here? What's with this basket? I said, yeah, some wise bastard broke into the church last night, snapped all the handles off. So now we're going to have to improvise. When you get up there, just do what you normally do, but don't let go of that basket because if the chain falls on the ground, it's going to be embarrassing. So he goes up one side, I go up the other side. I hand the basket and they're passing it around. He doesn't let it go. He's stepping over people, mushing people, tripping, changes falling on the ground and everything. He gets about 5 pews back. The priest comes off the altar and takes the basket from him. I'm already in the back of the church and I cannot stop laughing. I'm bellowed over, like laughing, holding my snot in, laughing my ass off. And he is 50 yards away from me, turns around, there's steam coming out of his eyes, and he, like the deer in the headlights, like how could you even set me up like that? So we're in church, And hey, listen, when you're a scammer and a wise ass, you take any opportunity again for a goof. But out the back door of the church, I'm running, and I feel rocks whizzing by my head, hitting cars and setting alarms off and stuff because he was chasing me down the street, throwing rocks at me and all. And I look back on it now, it was kind of sacrilegious and all, but hey, at least we went to church, Anyway, lock in, subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can on unorganized crime. That's it for Indiana State. Pretty much, there's other stuff to tell, but I don't, waste too much time. I got so many more episodes to tell. So the next one's going to be leaving, get my grades together, and be accepted at Indiana University, and moving on from Indiana University, who just won the national championship, by the way, many years later. Gotta love it. Next time on Unorganized Crime.